She a little ratchet, but I'm still gonna smash it. Long hair, green eye.
Hey, what's going down? It's your boy, the young boss hog, Natomas Slimm, and I'm chopping up game with the young legend himself, Nef The Pharaoh. Nef, what's going on, my man?
What's going on with you?
Nothing much, just chilling. Appreciate you so much for coming on. You know, everybody quarantined, so my fault for not being able to have you in the studio, but, you know, niggas ain't trying to get fined.
Man, it's all good. You already know.
Yeah, man. So how you been?
Be there if I could.
Yeah, man. How you been living? You know, during this quarantine, man. How you been holding up?
Man, I've been cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm two-sided. Like, I wish I could be on tour right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I would be on tour right now, beating up the road. But it's actually a blessing because I'm blessed enough to still get paid off my streaming, and I get to spend real quality time with my children. Like, that's how I'm dealing with quarantine right now.
Yeah, you know, there's a little positive too. I feel the same thing, man. I got two kids, and I'm like, man, this is most time I've been able to, you know, spend with them. You know what I mean? With them not being in school or daycare or anything, and me not having to work as much as possible. So, you know, and spending time with family is always a good thing. But I know touring and stuff, man. You're missing out on some money doing that, though, man. You know, touring. I know that's where paper be coming in on that touring.
Like, yeah, you miss out on money at like tour because you know you getting paid every night during shows. But like I was saying, like luckily I'm fortunate enough to get money off my streaming, so I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hurt about not going on tour or doing shows. Like, even though I like doing them, you know what I'm saying? I'm still able to financially take care of mine and do whatever I need to do and want to do.
Oh, that's what's up. So, man, the good thing for streaming. You know what I mean? That's cool, man.
And it's like since this quarantine stuff came into play, it's like everything. Only thing people got to do at home is watch videos and stream music. So you know what I'm saying. So it's a win-win for us artists who really got a lot of catalog that's able to be streamed.
Yeah, no, that is true right now because people are trapped at home and they're like, yo, let me see what Nef up to, what new video he got, you know, what new song he dropping. So yeah, that's real. So, you know, as long as you still got that revenue coming in, man, that's a good thing right there.
For sure, for sure.
So a quick question with you, Nef. Let's go back to the beginning of Nef the Pharaoh, man. How'd you get the name Nef the Pharaoh?
Man, I got a lot of siblings, man. I got a lot of siblings, and I have a lot of aunties and uncles. When I first started rapping, my rap name was Lil T. But then everybody in my family would call me nephew and nephew. So I changed my rap name to Nephew, and it was Nefu. And then one of my younger siblings, when he started talking, he couldn't say nephew, so he would say Nef. So I like that, and I changed my name to Young Nef. So by this time, Young Nef got to high school, and we started learning about ancient Egypt and how it was in Africa. We were all kings and queens, and we was robbed of that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these stories is not real. They watered down, and then they didn't really touch bases on it as much as I wanted them to at school. So. And a lot of people, I don't know if y'all noticed about me, but I went to high school actually in Natomas. I went to Intercom High School.
I think you had a track called like I'm from Natomas, or I'm in Natomas or Natomas Hoes or.
Natomas, and I had Natomas Horse.
Yeah, I remember that shit, bro. I remember that, man. And I remember with you, I remember my homie Neezy, Nutty North Neezy Rodriguez was like, hey man, there's this nigga Nef, and he's about to. This was before a big time hit, and he was like, "Yo, this nigga's about to take off," and that's when I really started. I really started like looking at you, and then big time hit, and I was like, "Oh, this nigga got something here." I was like,
"For sure." Like songs I made about Natomas was like I come from South Vallejo, California. When I went to school, the Mexicans was with the Mexicans, the blacks was with the blacks, the Asians was with the Asians. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we rock. or unless you had friends of different ethnicities and shit like that, y'all wasn't really, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
mixing with each other. So when I moved to Natomas, it was like, damn, like it was so diverse. It was Asians with blacks and blacks with whites and Mexicans, and they was all functioning with each other in harmony. I'm like, I mess with it. I mess with the vibe in Natomas. So that's where all them songs come from. That's where I Live in Natomas come from. That's where the Natomas whores come from. Because that was like a scenery I had never seen before. It's like coming from Vallejo to Sacramento to Natomas. It's like here y'all is what in the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? We it's turf wars. You know what I'm saying? It's hood wars and stuff like that going on. When I moved to Sac, it was y'all real gangbangers out there. Y'all got Bloods and Crips. Y'all got Super Crips, Super Bloods. So it was like, I'm like, damn, this baby LA over here up north with it. And it's crazy. Like it's like two different worlds, but like once I learned to make those two different worlds mesh, it was over with. And that's how I, you know what I'm saying, blew up for real, for real. And that's where I meet the Conies and the other rappers like the Shooter Gang JoJo's and stuff like that. Like Coney Ginobili is actually like a super duper raw artist from Sacramento. Like I really mess with Coney. Put your seatbelt on, dog.
Safety first.
Yeah, beeping in the interview.
Yeah, so let's talk about Big Tymin. How did you come up with Big Tymin, man? Like, when you made Big Tymin, did you know you was like, yo, I got something on my hands right here?
On everything. When I made it, I had went downstairs and told my mom, I'm like, it's a hit. She like, how you know? I'm like, I'm telling you. Went to the studio the next day and I recorded that motherfucker, and it was just like that's how it was. Cause how I formulate songs sometimes, like lyrics will come to me and it'll be a hook, and I'll write the hook down, and then I'll just freestyle the rest of the verse, and then that's how it happened. Like, and that was in the beginning of my rapping stages. Now I'm just getting in the booth, freestyle everything. I freestyle the hook, I freestyle the chorus, I freestyle everything. But with Big Tymin, I actually had wrote that hook, and then I freestyled the rest of the song, and I'm like, this go crazy, bro.
Oh, so you saying basically the whole song of Big Time was a freestyle?
Hell yeah, I was having fun.
Oh, damn. That's a clean ass freestyle, my nigga. Like, real talk. That's clean.
I was having fun.
Man. So when Big Tymin took off,
and it really grew legs and started walking by himself.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Like when Big Tymin took off, you know what I mean? Like how was it? How was it seeing the song that you made, you know what I mean, upstairs and coming downstairs and telling your mom, yo, I got a banger right here, and then people receiving it as like, yo, this really is a hit? Because that I remember I was with one of my homies, Prime Era, and we was in the club, and that was hitting. And this is when it basically first dropped, and we was all like, yo, this is gonna do something. This is gonna do real big. So how was it knowing, like, seeing your song just, like you said, grow legs and just fly away?
Man, it was like, this is like how I felt. I felt like, man, this is what I really do it for. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I can't even explain it. How could I put it? I'm in a basketball game. I know I'm a good player. I know I'm gonna go to the NBA. It's like, and I'm in this game, and the game's not over, but I just made a raw 3-pointer, and everybody's starting to see that I'm a raw player now. That's how I felt. Like, I'm warming up. Everybody's starting to see now, because I always treat it like, even today with me being in the game, I always treat every day like I'm a new artist. I have the hunger of a new artist. I have the mindset and grind of a new artist. Like, I'm hungry. I'm on everything moving. You know what I'm saying? I want to eat everything. I'm not satisfied at all. because I feel like once artists start getting satisfied, that's when you start getting weak ass music and people start saying anything on songs and things like that. So I just try to stay in the mindset like I'm hungry, not satisfied, I ain't there yet, keep on going. I was just a good 3-pointer. We still gotta win the game.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get that ring. I feel it, man.
For
I
sure,
feel
for
it.
sure.
So with Big Time, and so after Big Time, is that when you linked up with 40, or was that before Big Time? And like, when was the what was the timeline of you dropping Big Time, and or when was the timeline of you linking up with 40? How did y'all connect?
It went Big Time from Vallejo, Big Time, man. And then Cousin Feet told 40 about me, and then 40 put me on his album, and we did 707. And then once we did 707, we got together and we did the paperwork, and that's how it happened. Like Big Time and Big Time from Vallejo and all of that, that was already on my own. That was on my own record label, Kill F and B the Corporation. So he respected me as a young boss. Like I already had that type of footwork and that type of power behind me. So when I signed to 40, I didn't sign to him as a solo artist. I signed to him as a business partner. I had a 50-50 profit venue share, you know what I'm saying? So
okay. So y'all went inside there like a joint venture.
Yeah, I was on some young entrepreneur nigga shit.
Are you still under Sick With It?
I'm still family with Sick With It, but I'm actually like on my own label, and Empire's helping me
Okay.
put out my stuff now.
Okay, so you would
understand. I talk to 40 every day about financial advice and things I should do about music and just staying close to the man upstairs. But you know what I'm saying? I always that my ambition to hustle, I get it from 40. So, being around him and seeing him run his own label and have all these different revenues of cash, it was bound to happen. He knew it was bound to happen. So we still good. That's my sensei. I love him to death, and he supports everything I do. You can watch my Instagram. I mean, comment on my page and all this stuff. Like, he's a real dope OG.
Yeah. So how was it, basically being, mentored by 40? Like what's the type of things that he taught you about the game, not just the rap game, but the rap industry and the business side of it and the different streams of income that you could get?
I feel like personally being around him as like the rapper's cheat code to longevity in the game, you know what I'm saying? Like just being around that nigga, you can learn little tips of learning how to stay around for a long time. I always tell that nigga, like, somebody could have went into a coma in 1989. They could have went into a coma and woke up in 2020, and all they had was motherfucking earphones and E-40 tapes. They would catch up with the times. You know what I'm saying? This nigga always find some way to remain relevant. You know what I'm saying? And it don't sound old. It always slap with the times.
No, that is true. I always say that the career path that people should to look after would be E-40s. That is a career. If you in the rap game, you will want to be like E-40, somebody that went through what, 3 decades? Well, he was in the 80s and that's 3 decades, right? 30 years basically, damn near. You know what I'm saying? So that's how many people could say that they've been doing what they love for 30 goddamn years and getting paid for it at a high level? Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Of these niggas.
So I that's.
I've only been in this game since 2015. I've been rapping way longer than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like my intro to the game was like in 2016. So 2015.
So when did you start rapping? Like when did you, be like, yo, this is something I kind of wanna pursue?
I wrote my first rap at the age of 4 years old,
Oh, damn.
for sure. Like how in kindergarten, when your teacher asks you, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" and kids say the craziest shit like an astronaut and this and that, I was like, I'm gonna be a rapper.
Always had it in
Straight
you.
up.
Always had it in you. That's hey man,
I'm
you
gonna tell you,
you seen it as a kid, and now look at you. Now you living your damn dreams. You know what I'm saying?
man, for real.
That's real talk. So in the rap game, man, like who has influenced you? I know you already said 40, but outside of 40, who's the one where you look at, whether it's current or past, where you're just like, yo, these are the people where their lyrics, their beats, their flow, whatever, is something that is real dope that I want to try to go after like that.
Pharrell, Andre 3000, Future. And I would just try. I'll probably say everybody knows Mac Dre. That's
Yeah.
obvious.
Gotta throw Mac
Obvious.
Dre in there. I was just talking to my homie. We was listening to gosh, what song was it from yours? Damn, I forgot the name of it, but we was just slapping it. And I was all like, man, I was like, I love Nef because this man honors Mac so much. I was like, I was like, this man, if Mac Dre was still alive in 2020, this is the innovative Mac Dre is what Nef is, man. Because your flow, your delivery, your style, your wordplay, the things you say, you know what I mean? The shit is witty. Everything about it, I'm like, man, this shit is dope. Like and I like artists who pay homage to the that have their own sound and then pay homage to those that came before. And I feel like your whole flow is just a homage to the Bay and to Mac
Most
Dre,
definitely.
and with your own little twist and sound and vibe to it. And the shit slaps, man. Everything you do just slaps. It's just slappers all day.
Most definitely. I appreciate it.
Man, no problem. So in the game right now, like who are you listening? Like on your playlist? Who you got on your playlist right now?
Who do I have on my playlist? I got a lot of Scandal the Dark Lord.
Mm.
Y'all gotta get up on him if you ain't never heard of him. That's my brother. I got Lil Bean. Like Lil Bean. I'm a fan of Lil Bean right now.
Okay.
Who else just dropped? That's who I'm a fan of.
So in regards to the the Bay scene, Northern Cali rap scene, and everything, how do you like it? Like, what's your vibe on it right now? Are you feeling it? Do you like what's coming out of there?
Yeah, I like it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is watching us right now. So as long as we just keep the ball and don't drop it, it'll continue to keep everything rolling, keep money coming through the Bay Area, and a lot of exposures for artists and shit like that.
Yeah, that's the truth on that one. Speaking of artists, man, I'm about to take you a little a right turn with you right now. So, of course, everybody heard about Tekashi 6ix9ine getting out of jail. You know what I mean? And so if Tekashi manager hit you up and was all like, "Yo, Nef, Tekashi's feeling your shit. He'll like to do a track with you." Would you hop on a track with him, or would you put him on one of yours?
No, sir. I don't associate. I don't associate with rap.
Yeah, man. The crazy thing about it is I feel as if this man is going to get back in the game for some reason. I don't know. I just have that
Boy,
inkling.
Charlie.
It makes me, it eats at my stomach when I think about that stuff because, man, we grew up where you can't associate, man, there's a code. And when you roll with a certain code, you can't do what he did and just walk back in life and thinking that you're going to, hit the ground running, start off where you left off. It rubs me the wrong way on that one, but I see it rubs you the wrong way too.
My son ain't allowed to listen to his music. I feel like the industry is trying to sabotage the whole quote unquote code. You know what I'm saying? It's like they already put this man in here on the face of hip hop doing a bunch of crazy out of pocket things, doing a lot of unorthodox things, you know what I'm saying? Make it seem like it was okay for the kids. Then he goes to jail being this fake gangbanger, which we all know he really was not. And then he tell on the whole operation and get out. Bro, he didn't got out. He got out faster than snitches that's around the Bay Area that I know about. You know what I'm saying? So that nigga must have told on I don't know who he telling on. He's still probably telling.
He's still telling. They probably got him out there as a mole or something, man. Try to find some more dirt on people being out there. Because I think he did less than a year. Wasn't it less than a year?
Yeah, I don't even know if it was a year. I probably was in jail longer than him.
Oh man, yeah. I'm with you, Nef, on that one, man. I'm 100% with you on that. So, Nef, you ain't doing no songs with Tekashi, but what you got coming up, man? What you working on?
I just dropped the Chain Season 2, so go get that album. It's available on all all media outlets. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be dropping videos off that. And I think after the Chain Season 2, I think me and DJ Fresh got the Tonight Show and Nef The Pharaoh. Me and the producer by the name of DTB, we got a project coming out. Who else? Me and JN got a project. I got a lot of projects. Me and Slimmy B from SLB. Me and Scando the Dark Lord. Me and Coney dropping Vice Versa 2. Like, I'm on their next, man.
Man, you working hard, boy. That's about 5-6 projects you got lined up.
Yeah.
Man.
I was telling my mom I got over like 600 unreleased songs in my phone. And it's just on my phone, not my hard drive or my laptop.
Damn, 600?
600.
Man, that's like 60 albums right there. If it's 10 tracks an album, that's 60 albums you got lined up.
On my phone, yep.
Just on your phone. Now, you got 60 years worth of Now, if you drop an album every year, that's 60 years worth of music you got right now.
And I could stop rapping and still have shit and be dropping. Oh God, I could and still sound young. Like, how does he still sound young?
Oh man, so you just a workhorse, huh? You just out there just recording all the time.
Yeah, I try to record all the time.
You know, we all on Nef, we all on quarantine right now. So when we get out of this thing, what's the first thing you gonna do? What's the first thing Nef is doing when we could see outside again?
I'm taking my kids and their mama to Hawaii, and we're going to get in some clear water and just enjoy the sun. And then after that, you know what I'm saying, I'm on tour with it. I'm doing so many shows. Watch.
Man, Hawaii, that sounds good, man. That sounds good. Well, Nef, bro, I definitely appreciate you taking time out today to speak with me and everything, man. I really appreciate that. And go get Chain Season 2. You know what I mean? That's out right now on all streaming sites. Get it right now,
yes,
Nef.
Sir.
I appreciate you coming on, my man.
I appreciate you too. I'm holla at you.
For sure, man. You chopping up game with your boy Natomas Slimm. We out.
She a little ratchet, but I'm still gonna smash it. Long hair, green eyes.